So how many do you think you could do?
At least 30.
You could do 30?
At least 30.
So if I named off some, can you show us?
Yeah.
All right, well, it's a good thing I have a list right here.
Oh,
Wow,
This guy.
What a setup.
Yeah, I nailed it, didn't I?
oh my God.
Because I'm just. All right, so we'll start off with. So I'll just whatever sentence. Should we give him one sentence that he could say in all of them, or just let him flow?
I'd say let your flow.
All right, let's just flow. So first, let's give the people. I guess we'll give the people what they want, just in case. Let's start with John Mulaney. Just one sentence, fine.
What do you want from me? Is there anything you want? Is there anything you want me to say? Am I just your little monkey? Just your little chattering, cymbal-bashing monkey for you. Is that what you want, motherfucker?
This is King Julian.
Okay. So, I'm looking at your cards. I can tell that they are, just discarded pieces of paper. Are you too poor for index cards?
I knew I'd get made fun of for that.
Shameful. Shameful more.
Kronk.
Oh, wow. Oh, I like the Zoom recorder that you got. It's very high-tech. I could tell you got a cloud lifter. Little preamp right there. I could tell you care about your audio. Nice. Nice cock.
He's a TikToker, you know.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken.
Well, that one was actually the first one I ever did because when I auditioned for my high school, I was told by the teachers who I eventually had that I looked like a younger version of Christopher Walken. It was weird because I had really long curly hair. I looked more like Alex the Lion. More of a silhouette version.
Oh my God. All right, let's try one more, a little harder. So I saw you do a Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. He's just a cute little jelly belly, isn't he?
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
Insane. Impressions are so cool. They
Dude, I wish I could do it.
they
I really
Can you
do.
do one?
No, I can't.
they're so magical. You can close your eyes and just pretend
Yeah.
somebody else is in the room with you.
I can't. There's
It's
no way I could be
amazing.
coached to do one either. I don't know if you're trying.
Is there anyone you think you're in spitting? If there's someone who you think your natural voice range is close to, is there anyone?
I don't know. I don't think so. I never really tried.
I think you sound. Do you know who Johnny Pemberton is? He's a comedian. I think your vocal range sounds very similar to his.
Johnny
Pemberton.
Pemberton.
So if you look him up and you guys, I want you guys to listen to Johnny Pemberton and be like, oh no, that sounds like you.
Sounds like me. So I guess that's kind of cheating, right? Like, oh, you guys already sound so close.
I cheat.
You just did 8 different voices.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
Well,
that's-
people told me sometimes that I had a natural voice range similar to that, and so I
Right.
learned how to do impressions similar to
So
that.
what's the deepest voice you could go?
Wow. Well, I was just I was trying to think. Oh wait, maybe like Andre the Giant. I've never done that one, but
yeah, boss. More sportsmanlike, you know?
I can't. No, there's
I
no
am
way.
waiting for Vizini.
There's no way. It was really impressive. I do wish I could do impressions because it's cool. It's cool. Not only did you turn it into you voice act for.
yeah. I don't
Impression,
really do many impressions though for actual work though.
It's just the natural.
Most of it
nice
is just my
sounding
natural
voice.
range. Yeah,
Nice
it's just my
sounding
natural voice. Yeah.
Have you ever created a voice for a character or something?
Oh yeah. I'm in a small children's cartoon, an independent cartoon called Saving Soup. And if anyone listening has 3 to 5 year old kids, you can look up Saving Soup on YouTube, and you will hear me. And and I do 2 characters on that. I do the title character Soup, and then I do another character called Ooga Booga. And Ooga Booga is kind of taken from a character from Little Britain, which is a British sketch show. And there was this character with a lisp, and he said, "I don't want to make any fuss. I don't want to cause a kerfuffle or anything like that." And so I sort of did an impression of him, just tweaked it a little bit more mischievous, and that's Ooga Booga. And then, and so that was him. And then Soup is mostly nonverbal. He just talks in sort of grunts, like, oh no. It is just little sort of vocalizations, kind of like that. And so yeah. But I will say there was when I was in college, my very last show when I was in college, I was a theater major. Is that my last show? It was Passion Play by Sarah Rule, and it took place in Elizabethan England, Nazi Germany, and Reagan America, and I played Elizabeth I, Hitler, and Ronald Reagan. And Elizabeth and Reagan were very easy, but for Hitler, I actually had to invent a voice because I wasn't allowed to do a German accent because everyone else in that act was they were just talking in English in their own American accent. So it would have been weird if I was like it would have been like really weird. And so I had to like come up with just something to like show his soul. And so I really had to think, all right, he's not okay. I'm not going to do him as like the guy in his 40s and 50s, like as a dictator. I thought, what if I tried to do him more as like a failed art student?
Yeah, like
because
the
I
art
know
student.
and so I immediately thought of like Kylo Ren. And so I did sort of a version of Kylo Ren, but with sort of the staccato rhythm of Christoph Waltz. And so I started thinking, you think of Han Solo as your father, he would have disappointed you. And then I would sort of add in sort of the rhythm of Christoph Waltz, you know, from Django Unchained and Inglorious Bastards, you know. And so I thought I would do an this is sort of my voice for Hitler as a young, sort of like I am a genius and nobody quite understands me, and I have plans and you will be afraid. And I was able to like really scare the audience because it was just so different from anything they expected or associated with Hitler, and I just tried to make, and people were like, I shat my pants. I was like,
Yeah,
it was so good.
He says he cheats, and then he could combine stuff.
I love the idea of somebody going to be like, "That was a great Hitler."
Yeah.
That was a great Hitler.
What was funny is that my mom, that was the only show that my mom came to see, and my mom lives in the UK. She takes care of my grandmother. And so she came to Chicago just to come see me do that. She fell asleep in the audience because she was so jet lagged. And imagine, okay, my mom is black. Imagine you are a black woman. You go see your son in Chicago in a play. You fall asleep, and then you wake up to see him in a Hitler costume. Just think about like how I put myself in her shoes. I'm like, that I would not process that well. You know?
Yeah, I'd be a little confused.
Yeah.